right. Watch out, Jimmy. Watch out, kitty cat. There you go. Come on. Hey, Tim, what's up? Les? Hey, what's up, Josh? What's going on? My cat was keeping me company. I think he missed me while I was gone. Hey, Tim, how are you doing? And Les? That was a good time, Les. You go ahead and watch it. I think it's probably up. We had a lot of fun. I'm good, Tim. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, look at Jimmy missed me. I don't know if you guys knew, but I put up a post to see if you wanted to vote on my newest nickname, whatever, because I would change my cat's nicknames up, and I wanted to see what everybody thought would be good nicknames for them. Yeah, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. That really helps get the content spread too. Here you go. All right. Oh, hey Josh, I never got to tell you my claim to fame, my 10 minutes of fame. Have you ever seen Generation Kill? Just curious if you've ever seen that movie. Nope. Okay. Well, if you you should probably watch. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like based off a documentary. Rolling Stone editor was along with the Marine Recon team right at the beginning of the Iraq conflict when I was there, and there was part of that movie where they're traveling through the desert and they're driving around, and there was a convoy, or just they just saw a bunch of vehicles, which of course was where I was at the time, and we started firing at them. It was like a huge friendly fire incident. And once we learned that they were friendlies at the time, everybody ceased fire. But it blew my mind when I watched that and I seen that happen. And then I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, I remember when that happened and I was over on the other side shooting at them, and we realized they were, our Marines, But there you go. There's my silly 10 minutes of fame right there. Yeah, we had a good time, man. I really thank you, Josh. I really appreciate you letting me come out, and the hospitality. Your wife's dinner was excellent. It was amazing. Your kids are great. You really are blessed, man. I was grateful to spend the time with you and everybody. No, nobody got hurt. It was very quick. Almost immediately, once the shot started, there was a ceasefire because the communication finally caught up, and we realized that we were shooting at, us. We were shooting at our own guys. Oh, she's cute, man. Joe Ray, she is. She's cute. She's got a heck of a personality. Sure likes to talk, and she's a cutie. Oh, thanks, Les. I appreciate it. You know, doing these things, the way I want to do them, and my whole concept of what I do and the way I want to do it. It's right there. Everything's like coming together. Um, Now I'm just going to try to branch off and explore some other avenues, try to find some places that I can go to experience some new things. But my research site is just developing so much now, so many changes, and I'm excited to get back out there. Yeah, yeah, with the guitar in her hand, singing Iron Maiden. That was sweet. Well, thanks, Tim. I appreciate it. You know, everybody sees me. You know, what I do is just I do it the way I feel I need to do it. You know, when you see me interact, um, communicating, bridging the gap. That's just the way I put it. You know, that's to me, this is what it is. You know, bridging the gap between the spirits or whatever is there, and trying to bring it together. That to show that there are those who know they're there and just want to show the respect because some are still here, and we are here. So there's no point in being scared. We just I don't want them to think that, there's some that seem like they might be scared of the living or aggressive. So I just try to try to bring that together, mend that to show the respect, because they're probably spirits of people that were once living, friends and family, just like you would treat somebody else that's living. Yeah, Tim, it was funny. You should have seen her singing Iron Maiden with the music playing and holding her guitar. She could play it better than I could. When the first I tried like once, and I'm like, wow, this is a little too complex for me. I don't have the dexterity. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, what you see is what you get, man. I'm not like I'm not like had training to do this. This is just a lot of instinct and feel. I'm starting to feel the connection with the land, feel the connection with everything. And I like to try to see what happens. That's like, the area where I go there at West Branch, I try to just see if there'll be like this connection between me and whatever's there, whoever might be there, and see if like they will start to know who I am and actually like start to interact more and more, and maybe see things that keep happening. Like they start recognizing me, which it happens. How many times have I been there and I've had Mike come up, Mike on the device and EVPs. So it's obvious, that's not by coincidence. If you've seen the West Branch Witch video I did, when Declan and I first went down towards the stone pile and I set my device on the rock, what did it first say? It said, Michael. You think that was a coincidence? And that actually that made me kind of happy. I was like, you remembered me. I was like, that was great. Actually, that's what I enjoy. Yeah, it seems scary, but it's not. It's like I can feel that, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of where I'm at in the environment there. And sometimes I can like things are different now, and I know it. I can tell, and I kind of have some concepts and theories of what's different right now. And I'm trying to just modify that up and change it and see if somehow, things might come back, or, maybe it's something seasonal. I have some theories. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'll definitely have to come out again sometime. And I want you to come down here, man. You got to come out to my research site, Josh. Hey, Ramona. Don't say. I hope you haven't been running around too much. You can relax a little bit. Yeah, but we had some pretty great things happen. I got some video from when I was there. We went to the old cemetery for the North 10 Mile Church over in Amity, PA, which has a lot of history there with the battles with the Native Americans during the Lord Dunmore War back in 1774. There's a lot of Revolutionary War soldiers buried there. Those are bloody grounds there. And that old cemetery area is kind of just there. From what I understand, it seems like it's not really interacted with much. So I went there and interacted, and right off the bat, yes, Josh, we started getting some replies and names, and the names that came up, it seemed like everyone, almost everyone we found was buried there. The first names seemed to match up. So we found them and we tried to go where we seen their gravestones and see if maybe that might help with some communication with them. And it seemed like it did. And it was really cool. It was a good experience. You know, we probably spent like an hour and a half there. Um, then went over to his research site, I guess you could say, his site, and I got to have some really cool experiences there. Strange things summon, you said, Les? You lived in a lot of houses throughout your life. Um, and strange things summoned? You've seen some strange things? See, like right now, what I've been experiencing and what I've been kind of spending a lot of time in has been kind of based around what I call my research site because of all the activity I've gotten there from when I've been there. And it fascinates me. So I'm trying to like build that, you know, trying to keep building that up and seeing how things change. And that's where I've been spending most of my time. But I've got some plans coming up. I've been in touch with Jennifer from the Buxton Inn near Columbus. And soon as they finish the renovating, because there was a fire, there's 2 rooms there that are really paranormal hotspots, room 7 and 9. A lot of histories there with visitors and different entities that have been reported. And I was in touch with her. As soon as they get the remodeling done, I'm going to try to make arrangements to go there and spend the night and reserve those rooms. Hopefully Declan can go with me and explore both rooms and see what kind of experiences I get there. And I'm looking forward to that. That'll be great. And the Moonville Tunnel, which is like one of Ohio's top haunted places, is somewhat close to that place. So I'm going to do like a trip and try to go to both places and then come back. Hey, Squatch B, what's up? Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, here you go. This is what this was my badge here. I became accepted into the Squatch Topic clan. I got to find a good spot to go ahead and put this on, but that's great. That was a surprise, man. Actually, I really like that. That's awesome. You know, so I'm looking forward to that Buxton Inn, but you know, the way things have been changing in my research site, and I've learned some new things. And man, I'm excited. I want to get back down there and see if I can actually help or understand some of the things that are changing there because I have some ideas about it. Yeah, but over when yeah, it's a great patch. It's a great patch, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it on something of mine for sure. Backpack probably, or my case that I carry my equipment in. I really don't have anything as far as a jacket or anything that I say is consistent, so I think I'll do that on my backpack. Oh, when then we went over to Josh's research site there, and man, we had some unusual things happen. It seemed like some kind of an odd shadow figure, like moved quickly across. Josh seen it. Um, Heard some unusual sounds, and Chaka. I heard Chaka that night, and let me tell you, that was a really kind of exciting experience to hear her, because that was something, you know, you have to hear it for yourself. If you heard it on the stream, I don't know if everybody heard it, but to hear her like speaking was really cool. Although she gave me a low rumble, and I didn't know that she was still over by us. And I think that was directed at me because, you know, I'm a stranger. But I heard it. It was like a little roll, like a little like low, deep tone, like purr rumble. And I kind of recognized it because it had the same like tone of a of like a roll to how she was speaking. with the higher pitch when she was excited. I heard that, but it was like low and it sounded a little like cautious with me. But that was really great. I'll definitely have to come back out again for sure. Yeah, and then we just came back, had a great dinner, man. Her Jess, Josh's wife, made a dinner that was fantastic. It was great. Whole lot to eat. I couldn't even finish everything. Then we just spent the rest of the night chatting, talking to people. You know, that's the one thing that's great, and I want to do more of is, you know, more collaborations between, you know, us who have similar interests. You know, have channels, try to get together and you know, spend time together and go to our areas that we investigate. You know, that's good for everybody. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a hunt. I'm doing a Zoom call after this live stream with everybody that's going to be going tomorrow, but it's going to be down by my research site, and it's going to be with a group. And again, I don't necessarily want to spoil it or get ahead because we're going to plan it out tonight on the Zoom call. But it's going to be great. You probably can guess who it is that goes over there, you know, and I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to work it out. And then tomorrow we'll be doing it. I'm pretty sure he's going to be live. I think Declan's going to be able to make it too. It seemed like he had some time tomorrow, so we'll see if he can come with me. Oh yeah, yeah. His kids are funny. His daughter's a real talker. She really likes to talk. His boy likes to play with all the toys, his little monster trucks. I gave him one of the little light up bouncy balls that I got, the newer ones. I gave him one of those because he really liked to play with it. And, you know, I've got more of them, so I figured he can keep that. So yeah, once I do the Zoom call tonight and we get everything set up, oh, that's great. I'm glad. They're great kids, man. Like I said, you're fortunate, you're blessed, man, to have such a great family. You know, anytime you ever need anything, just let me know. And I'll do anything I can for you, bro. Once I get off this Zoom call tonight and we work out the details of this this hunt tomorrow, then I'll go ahead and let everybody know. But you know, everybody will probably know come tomorrow what's going to happen. But it's going to be fantastic. You guys are going to want to watch that. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live at the same time. I'll probably just bring a camera just to document, so I can have, you know, some evidence of where I'm going to be at, documenting where I'm at. But I'll let everybody know about that. But I also I wanted to post an update. You know, I mentioned some things on social media about my situation. You can see this trailer I live in. I made an arrangement with friends some time ago to purchase this place for an agreed price. And the person who owns this trailer, who owns the title, and I made the arrangement. And the arrangement was to make payments on the agreed upon price, and then I would own it. And unfortunately, they don't want to give me the title after they got the agreed upon amount. And you know, everything here, all of my receipts for all of my payments, I've got all that. I've got the messaging when we talked to each other about the agreement. I mean, I've got enough evidence to show that, you know, this was the agreement between this person and I. So I have a fantastic attorney that's a relative of mine, second cousin. He's helped me in the past, reached out to him, and he's going to help me pursue a civil case or a suit back if they do try to give me some eviction or don't want to give me the title. I'm just going to go through the legal way, the legal method, give them my evidence, and we're going to pursue it that way. But I just want to let you know where I stand with that. Right now at this point, it's just going to probably be a legal matter. The person whose name is on this title for this trailer is the same person who signed all my receipts. And I'm just going to have a case, I guess, to get this title. It's a shame, no matter how you look at it, if you agree and you actually show evidence of an agreement that's been met, but you don't get what you gave them your money for, that's basically somebody just trying to take advantage of you because they're greedy. But there's been some things that were said that are dishonest. The lot here, I cannot get this lot in my name, and this is from the land management company. I've been in touch with them over and over because I'm trying to figure this out. The land management company, I cannot get sole ownership of this lot to be in my name until the title is in my name. Okay, so that's my situation. And the person, who we made these arrangements and I trying to get this title from now after I paid them, they're trying to say that I have to put my name on the lot to get the title, but I can't get my name on the lot without the title, which is a scam. And again, it's just trying to take advantage of me in another way, and just trying to justify taking my money and not living up to the agreement we made. So that's where I'm at with that. And I just wanted to put that out there. That's the bottom line. That's the facts of it. This agreement was between the person on the title and me. There's no land contract. There's no company involved. This is just like a civil matter, which I thought was fine between people who I thought trusted each other, with receipts to back it up would be good enough, and the person would live up to their end of the bargain. But when somebody's sole purpose is just to try to steal from people, they're going to try to justify why they do it by making up reasons why somehow this is my fault, since they took my money and won't give me the title, that somehow is my responsibility or my fault that I don't get it, which is that's a telltale that somebody is just trying to justify stealing from me. So I'm just going to take it through the legal method, unless this person will actually just sign the title over to me, and then I can take possession of this lot. Because if I get the title for this lot, even if I don't do the application with this land management company, all that means is I'm still responsible for it because I own the trailer, and they just won't let me live here because I didn't apply. So of course, once I get possession of the title, I got the lot, then I turn in my application for the lot, which shouldn't be an issue. It's just standard application. But I just wanted to tell everybody what's going on in my side, of the situation. So I'll just keep updating everybody though, as this progresses. And once, if I was told that an eviction was already put in, I haven't got one on my door yet that's been served. So if that ever happens, I'll update everybody. My attorney, Mr. Siciliano, he's already got this, he's already got enough information and my information. So we're ready to go forward to get what's mine. What, unfortunately, when you deal with certain people, they just like to take advantage of people. And he's doing that to me. That person is just apparently obsessed with greed and doesn't like it when somebody upsets their ego because they don't want to be associated with them anymore. So I'm just going to do my best to get what should have been mine. And I shouldn't really have to be going through this. But unfortunately, people don't like to live up to their end of the bargain because they're greedy. So what did I miss here? Les, you're taking off? Making meatloaf. Okay, that sounds good. Appreciate it, Les. Have a good night. Hey, Ram Jam. What's going on, buddy? Excuse me. Yeah, Ram Jam, I just was going live. I was talking about my experience over there with Josh, SquatchTopic. A lot of interesting historical things happened over in this area with bloody grounds, you could say, involved in the conflict between the Native Americans and the settlers back 1774 for that Lord Dunbar's War. A lot of history. Went to the graveyard. That was great. Went to his research site. That was awesome. I got a video, I got some video of when I was at the cemetery, and I'm going to put that together and I'll release that so you can all see some of the experiences we had. Where else to go? Like I said, I'm going to go with this conference call with another channel, a big channel. Everybody knows who he is, I'm sure. We're going to do a collaboration most likely tomorrow over at my research site, but I don't know. I still got to do the conference call and find out what we're going to do. It's up in the air. So once I learn, I'll let you guys know. Oh, Ram Jam. I don't know. I don't know if you got to see it, or Ramona. Here you go. This was my badge here. I'm part of the Squatch Topic crew. Just a Apache gave me for spending time over there with them, and this is going to go on some of my my gear. And hopefully Josh comes out here sometime, check out my area. I'd love to go back out there again. That was fun. I actually got some other things too. Oh no, Ramona. I'm actually going to do a Zoom call when I'm done with this live stream with some content creators on some other channels, because we have like we're going to try to work out a collaboration together and do some pretty interesting things. And once I get the info and figure out when it's going to happen, I'm going to let everybody know. Yeah, that sound was awesome, dude. To hear her, speak like that, that was pretty amazing, actually. Even though, even the growl she may have gave me, or the warning, I don't know if you want to call it like something vicious, but it was more like a cautiousness. That was actually pretty cool, to hear that too. Pretty sure she knew I wasn't gonna do anything, especially to you. That would probably be a terrible mistake. So Ramona, how are you? Are you busy the rest of the day, or can you relax finally? The one-eye squatch. Yeah, I went on to Ram Jam. I talked about pursuing my my rights and my claim with my receipts and everything for this trailer that I'm in. I made an agreement with the person who owns this. The same person who owns this trailer is the person who signed my receipts as I made the payments for the agreed amount. And now I'm just trying to get my title. And I'm just going to have to pursue it through the legal method. And, I'm just letting Ram Jam know, because I know you may have missed it. I'm going to pursue the legal method. I got an attorney that's a good family friend. And, he's got everything that I've got, and we're ready to pursue it if it comes to that. I just hope that it doesn't have to come to that. It should just be honoring the agreement we made, just to give me the title. You got the money for it. Once I get the title, automatically I own this lot. That's what they told me at the land management company. All right, Les, I got you. I think it's been a long time. I think I may have made meatloaf once or twice, so I think I understand what you're going through. Thanks, Ram Jim. Yeah, again, sometimes some people just, apparently they just are so greedy They just like to take from people and not honor a simple agreement, especially after it's been documented. I mean, I've got the receipts for my payments, and lots of messages regarding this whole thing. But yet, for some reason, they don't want to just sign a title over to me. Filling out the application for this lot is irrelevant because I'm automatically responsible, and that's coming from the land management company. Once I get the title in my name, and only then will they give me sole possession of this lot. So somebody trying to tell me that I need to be added to the lot first, then give me the title, it's not there. They won't do that, and it's just a con. It's just a scam. They're trying to justify their greed that they stole my money. But, I think people can see through those who do that to people. But I'll just keep everybody updated. Like I said, as this process goes through, I'll keep everybody updated as things progress. I was told the eviction was submitted, so once it actually gets served, I'll update everybody with that. And that's when, if it does get served, we'll counter with, for my attorney, we'll counter it for the amount of the trailer or the title. And if nothing happens, then I'm just going to go for like a civil suit just to get the title or the money back. And this was just between me and the person who owns this trailer. There's nobody else on these receipts. There's nobody else that was involved. There's no land contract. The only contract was what's on the receipts. You give me this amount of money. Once you pay that amount of money in payments, and it's total, which is all documented, then you get the title. But it was a scam. Here's my money. Oh, I'm not giving you the title. So I got to do it the legal way. Yeah, I hear you, Ram Jam, but I got a very reliable, amazing attorney that's helped me. That's a second cousin of mine, and I've already reached out to him, and he's on it. I told him what happened, and he's ready. So we're ready to pursue it and fight for my right to what was agreed upon. Yeah, that's all it is. Some people, you fracture their little ego because you don't want to be associated with them anymore, and then they just want to screw you over. They took advantage of the little bit of leverage for something that hadn't been finished yet, and they just want to hold that over you because they don't, they're greedy. Their ego got hurt, so now it's my fault, and somehow I did something wrong by giving him my money for an agreed upon deal, and they don't want to give me what was agreed upon. But they took my money. Okay. Well, I didn't want to make it too long tonight. I just wanted to post an update with the situation here because I know, it affects me and it'll affect everybody who watches me, my subscribers, if I do have to go through this. And I wanted to talk about, a great weekend, or not weekend, but a great investigation with SquatchTopic. And the experiences I had there, which were, pretty great. And I got the video from the cemetery area where we did the investigation. I'm going to post that up sometime soon. I'm also going to post, I still have my video that I have to post from when I did my follow-up after I seen the thermal image of something that was right over by my research site by the old cemetery. I went there myself to see if anything was different without Declan, because I wanted to see if somehow that made something different. And it was definitely different even by myself. So I'm going to post that video from when I did the follow-up so everybody can see that experience, which honestly, I could tell something's different there. Something's changed, and I think because I believe what's in that thermal image is what I seen and Declan seen that night when we were there, because this was a physical being that we saw like lightning run across the tree line. And I tell you what, when I seen that, a physical being that was very hard to explain, very hard to explain what it was I just saw, but it was a physical being that ran like lightning with no noise. But seeing that, I realized if it's been there, it could have done whatever it wanted to us. There's no way, as quick as that thing moved with no noise, if it wanted to hurt us, it probably could have. So I'm going to change up my approach down there and see if I can actually, see if somehow if I modify my approach, maybe this thing will talk to me again. I think it has been talking to me. It's the same thing, the same being that talked to me in the past. But I'll let everybody go now. I think I just covered what I wanted to cover, and I hope everybody has a good night. As soon as I learn about what's going on here with this collaboration coming up, I will let everybody know, and I am really excited about that. So I hope you'll catch that when it happens. I'll post it on the Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Ram Jam, that took me to a whole new level of something different, something I didn't really expect. That was crazy. When you see something that you can't explain, that is a being of some kind, not like a shadow, not a ghost. This was a physical being, texture. I mean, you could see texture of it, something going on with its head, like almost like a Medusa like look. I can't even describe it, but man, I tell you what, when I seen that part of it that crossed, my mind was like, there's a whole lot of something I don't know, because I didn't ever seen that coming. It was, Declan seen it too. And if you even watch the video, I realized how stunned I was and a little shook when I first reacted to that. I tried to move towards it for a moment, and I had this feeling of like, there was a little fear hit me there. But then, it hit me like, okay, let me look and see if something's there, if it's still there. And that was one heck of an experience, I'll tell you what. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody here, and supporting me. And anytime you want to reach out to me, go ahead, and I'll keep everybody updated on my situation here. And, if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button, because that really helps with the algorithm, especially, when videos get liked, YouTube likes it as well, and they will move you up and show more, that helps get your videos out there. So, and the watch time too. So I hope I keep bringing the content and you guys will watch it, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we'll get some good things happening, some interesting things. All right. Good night, everybody. And I'll keep you updated soon once I learn what's going to happen here. Good night, Ram Jam, Squatch, everybody. Les, Ramona, Josh. Who else here? Tim, you still here? Thank you, Tim. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't been in the chat and you're here, thank you. And good night. I'll talk to you guys soon.